DK Bold is my daddy. You're watching The Bold Report.
Good day, this is your Bold Report, and I'm DK Bold. Now on the front page of the Wall Street Journal, the US and BP are near a deal. A deal for what? Well, the $20 billion, as some would say, the $20 billion slush fund that was created for the oil spill. They're near a deal on how this is going to play out. Now BP has already paid $3 billion. In fact, they paid it early. $17 billion is in question. Now this deal supposedly is going to put incentives on both sides of the fence that would cause for a continual production inside the Gulf. The U.S. is asking BP, they want collateral, hard collateral. Well, what's that mean? Well, it could mean that the United States would then be a partner, if you will, in the development of the Gulf and possibly pseudo-owning an oil company. Kind of interesting. Moving on the front page, Google agonizes over privacy as the ad world vaults ahead. Well, as we all know, Google pretty much has all the information about everyone all the time. Well, in this case, a confidential vision statement came out that is suggesting that they're working over how they're going to use some of this data and potentially monetize it. Everything from Gmail users, and not only what kind of things, how they use it, but potentially what could be in it. Interesting and very challenging, and I encourage all of you to keep an eye on Google and what they have. Moving on to the marketplace, once again, Verizon on the front page of the marketplace. Verizon and Google have, they're mapping out a traffic plan. Now what does this mean? Well, basically, they want equal treatment of most internet traffic. However, for cell and broadband networks, they feel that that should be exempt. Well, this goes against the FCC's net neutrality stance, and basically, Google and Verizon, they want to keep these networks wide open so that they can then do with however they please and control the bandwidth however they please. This is an interesting play, and unfortunately it falls into a political one as well. Also on the front page of the marketplace section, Skype, another technology company, Skype is calling for investors for an IPO. Now this is great news. I mean, it's always good to see an IPO, especially in this economy, and for Skype, this is highly prominent. It could be one of the most prominent ones for the year. They're looking at 100 million in American depository shares, and they were recently, back in November of 2009, they had been acquired by a private equity for about 800 million. They have 1.9 million paying subscribers to Skype, so all good news. The only caution here is if you look back to what happened with Vonage and that whole play out, which is a similar space, didn't go quite so well. So we'll be watching Skype and wish them the best of luck. Our last section, money and investing. Well, there's a frenzy out there in energy partnerships. Kind of interesting. We got BP on the front page and now energy partnerships on money and investing. Well, what is this? Well, investors are pouring billions of dollars into energy-focused master limited partnerships, MLPs, if you will. And these are companies that they own and operate pipelines, primarily in natural gas and oil. And fundamentally, they're rent collectors. They collect rents from these producers of these facilities. Now, the main benchmark fund for this is a Alerian MLP, and it happens to be up 11% a year, and it returned 21% just this year alone. Now, most of the upswing that people are saying is that this is all new money being poured in, which, quote unquote, means that things are a bit frothy, as the Wall Street Journal reports, and what that equates to is there could be a bit of risk in the volatility of these MLPs. Definitely something to keep a watch on. Well, this is your Wall Street Journal update for today and the Bold Report. You have a great day, and as always, find your passions. Take care.